Okay, here's a quick overview video for the Cloudy HDR Skies asset pack. So when we drill into the assets folder here, you'll see we have 12 OpenEXR documents containing the various sky images. And then on top of that, we've got 2 Panorama documents as well. We also have here a subfolder called tone mapped JPEGs. And what they are basically just 8-bit versions of these images with some tone mapping applied. So if you just want to do some basic 8-bit or 16-bit compositing, some sky replacements, that type of thing, you can just drop these in and go straight to town. So these JPEGs should be fairly self-explanatory. So what we'll do instead is we'll have a look at one of the 32-bit files. So for example, if I pick one of these, let's pick this one here, and I drag it into my software of choice that can open and edit 32-bit documents, then what I'll do is composite it into this image, which is also a 32-bit HDR merged document. So I'll just grab that, copy and paste it in, and I'll just position it where I want it. Then I'll add a layer mask to it. And I've come pre-prepared with an alpha channel that I'm going to load into this mask, like so. And then on top of that, I'm just going to add an adjustment or two to bring it in line tonally with the rest of the image. Okay, so the benefit here, if we just look across at the original image for a second, is that it contains a lot more precision than, say, a typical 8-bit file. So just to demonstrate this, I can add a curves adjustment and just do something a bit extreme. And if we have a closer look, typically with one 8-bit image of a sky, especially where the blue channel is quite dominant, you'd start to see a lot of noise and breakup once you start getting heavy with the tonal manipulations. But having several images HDR merged to 32-bit means we can alleviate this. And so they're fantastic for compositing work where you might need to tonally push or pull the images around quite a bit in order to make them fit with the rest of the composite image. So if I'm working in a lossless 32-bit pipeline, then I'm pretty much good to go. But say, for example, I just wanted to add a new sky in before I then went ahead and tone mapped my HDR image. I can merge these visible layers like so, then go into a tone mapping option, and then just adjust the tone mapping settings to taste. And you will find that the 32-bit sky image keeps up, as it were, in terms of the precision. So you won't get any horrible posterisation or banding in the sky when it comes to tone mapping, or in fact any kind of heavy tonal manipulation. And there's a lot of precision hiding there, so you can recover highlights, really push-pull the image around, and at the end of the day you're still going to have a high-quality sky composite result. Right, just really quickly then, I've also got a 32-bit panorama that I've stitched with a fairly drab looking sky. So I can go across and grab one of the 32-bit panoramas and load that in. Okay, and then I'll go ahead, copy and paste that. I'll just close some documents as well to free up some memory. I'll paste it into my panorama that I'm working with. Just rescale it and position it where I want. And once again, I'll add a layer mask. And I've also come pre-prepared with my alpha channel for the mask. Okay, and as before, I'll just add an adjustment or two to help it blend in tonally. So what should we do here? Let's try reducing the contrast a little and increasing the brightness. And there we go. So included in the pack as well are two very high quality 32-bit Panorama documents. The rest of the documents are all roughly 16 megapixels in resolution. So there we go. Just a quick overview of the Cloudy HDR Skies asset pack. If you have any queries or issues, please do feel free to email me at jamesritson@googlemail.com, and thank you for watching.